Let's fight! Where we there? Good night to each and every one of you, wherever you're joining us from around the world. Ruth, where you there? We out here, people. We out here. Good to have each and every one of you with us, guys. Trust you guys will have a fantastic day. Pace and power in 2022. Good to see each and every one of you. Some of you joining us on Twitter, some of you joining us on Facebook, some of you joining us on YouTube, some on LinkedIn. Good to have all of you right here with us, folks. The front rows are filling up fast. People are pouring into the Coliseum, into the arena, into the stadium, folks. We are ready to fight. Let's fight, people. We are fired up at this end, ready to go, pace and power in 2022. Good to see each and every one of you joining us this evening from Guyana, from far-flung places of the world. Charlotte Bradford, good to see you. Good to see you, Jordan Cook. Florette Jacobs Ward is here as well. Cheryl Ann Haywood, good to see you. Joylyn Cook, Orindon Cook, all the cooks are here this evening. Good to see all of you guys. Roxanne Aaron, Jamal Jordan Shaboni Semple, good to see you guys. Welcome in the ring to each and every one of you guys. Waste no time. As soon as you come in, share the live stream. You know we'd have it no other way. Smash that emoji button, folks. Smash that emoji button. Smash that emoji button, folks. Good to have each and every one of you here with us. We would have it no other ways, guys. We almost had a little calamity behind here. Good to have each and every one of you here with us, guys. Ready, fired up, and ready to go. Fired up and ready to go. Jamal Aziz, we see you there. Marlon Tony, we see you as well. Darren Jackman, yep. Dennis London, Welchman, Onika, Light. All the usual suspects are here, guys. And we are happy that you guys are here too. Share the live stream. We are fired up, ready to go, and fired up, guys. Would have it no other way, guys. Would have it no other. Great to see a lot of you. We there. Guys, good to see all of you. Wherever you joining us from, Vermont. Good to see you, Jamal, Vermont, Yonet, all the malls are here. Sandra Ford, good to see you as well, Sandra. Yep, guys. Welcome in the ring. Are you guys ready to fight? You're fired up and you're ready to go. Fired up, ready to go, guys. Good to see you. Wherever you guys are joining us from around the world. Let us know some of those places you guys are tuning in from. Please and thank you. Let us know some of those places you're tuning in from, guys. Quanamingo, we see you. Michelle McKay, we see you. Chisholm Henry, we see you. Hazel King, Carol Hudson, Paul Board, we see each and every one of you. Sharon Castillo Edwards says she's present in the ring. And when I started, I called the name Ruth because Ruth messaged us just before we started and say, the bells annoy me, but in a good way. Take this, Ruth. Like that. We love it, guys. Good to see each and every one of you guys. We really trust that you folks have had a fantastic day. Tanya Cummins, you had a productive day. Did you, Tanya? Did you, Paul Board? Did you, Redman Alexis? Speechless Miss Todd, did you have a fantastic day? Stephen Monroe, Sheila's boy child, did you have a fantastic day? We hope that you guys will have a fantastic day. We got a couple hours left, guys. So we know. You still got a chance, even if the day hasn't gone so well. Some hours to spare before we get into the third day of March, folks, and Thursday, the third day of March. Good to have you guys here with us. Nonetheless, pace and power is what we said. In 2022, guys, we need your help. Let me do the housekeeping. As some of you keep coming into the ring, coming into the Coliseum. We need your help, folks, to continue to meet our monthly obligations at this end. And you know, each and every one of you, we've been asking you. Some of y'all stubborn, you know. Stubborn. We've asked you guys to come on board and to partner with us to keep this work going. We can be had, folks, on the Cash App. We can be had there on the Cash App. It's the $sign in the ring 592. We can be had on Cash App. Also via Zelle. And what's the other one? PayPal. One email address in the ring592 at gmail.com. in the ring592@gmail.com. Available via MMG as well. 627-6963. That's our number there. 627-6963. Pace and power in 2022. Some of you need to get up off your laurels and help us to move this thing forward, people. We're also available via MoneyGram and available via Western Union. MoneyGram and Western Union as well, guys. Great to see each and every one of you. Are you guys fired up and ready to go? You're going to need to block some of those shots tonight, folks. Fired up, ready to go. We are happy to have each and every one of you. Sherma Court, good to have you. Denny's London Welshman, good to have you. Janet Edwards, good to have you. Gwenda Jones, good to have all you beautiful, fantastic folks. I don't know about you guys, but I am fired up and I'm ready to go. I ain't taking one way than anybody else. I'm excited to head into the fight card this evening. Super, 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 super excited to head into the fight card, guys. And I hope you stay with us. Hope there's something for all of you guys. These are the news, the information, folks, the personalities that made it throughout the day, guys. Some of the important signposts we thought you ought to know about. We thought you ought to know about. We're telling you all, folks. We there. And boom! Biden had a big speech last night. We there. Yep. We there. Ingrid Crawford. Yeah, we just there. Drinking we water, minding we own business. Boom! Denny's Wilbur. We there. And boom! Babani, we there. By the way, your business, folks. And the information just coming to us, and we thought you guys ought to know a couple things. Roxanne Odessa Ward, what went down your way today? We know you there, and then boom, something happened. Carmela, we know you there, and boom, something happened, folks. A lot of people name calling this evening, including T. Mohammed's. A lot of people name calling. You better tag them. A lot of people name calling. Mr. McCray, the bus driver, he name calling. So, yep, Mr. McCray name calling. Putin name calling as well. We there. And boom, folks. Putin name calling. We there, folks. We there. We out here. Who's sharing your live stream tonight? Folks, come on, people. Come on. Extra. We all about it. We there, we out here, folks. We out here. We there by the car now. Boom. Biden. Boom. Putin. Who's sharing? Who's sharing the live stream, guys? Who's sharing it? Who's smashing the emoji button? Who's smashing it? Who's sharing the live stream? We there, folks. Folks, we gotta be active citizens, active citizenship. That's what we're asking for. So, guys, share. Like, I think we're coming off the mark for nothing less than 300 shares. Y'all think who y'all think we be, man? Come on, folks. Not even on the show. We coming off the mark. For nothing less than 300 shares. I can see some people saying, Anasa Brett, share the damn live stream. Paul DeAndre, you shared yet? Lily Joseph, why Linton share this thing? I can see some people saying that. Here's a joke. Why hasn't share this thing yet, folks? Smash that emoji button. Let us know how you guys are feeling out there. And let us know that you guys have shared the live stream as well. If you share the live stream, I want to see you put in the comment section, I have shared the live stream. Duncan, move on. If not, folks, to protest, I shall sit right here. My Andrew O'Brien voice, my Margaret Lawrence voice, to protest. I shall sit right here, folks. To protest, I shall sit right here. We there. We spot Paul Henry. We spot Call it Henry. Look, I think we moving now before people share the live stream, guys, and smash that emoji button. Good to see each and every one of you. I think we coming off the mark. Some people like me, but we like, man, we out here by the corner, folks. We out here by the corner. We there. We tell you that. We there. Watching things on your behalf. Watching things on your. We think we coming off the mark. Anything lower than 300 shares. Who y'all think we are? Those are the programs? Come on, folks. You're lucky, the guys. Sorry for y'all. You're lucky. We there. Oh, no, them guys hold up. Hold up. That's what everybody said. We there. Some of you getting complacent, Laverne, them people say Laverne and share this thing yet. And then they said Anastasia and Jamal Kanu, they said they didn't share this thing yet. And then they said Veronica Primo didn't share this thing. Erica Cooper said, I have shared it. Roxanne says, I have shared it. She said, and Alvin Fraser said, I have shared it. Right? I ain't seen some other people. Monica Griffith said, I have shared. You see these others, what do you call it? Sajiwans that coming here, eating out with food, drinking out with drinks, and then they're helping us to share. It's between them, you know. Michelle McKay, Wilma Grant, and all you other fantastic folks. We love you guys. Diane Gibbs, and he said, I have shared it. Paulette said we did, but have you shared it, Paulette? Good to have each and every one of you. The guy said we've hit our number and we are good to go. We said we there. Boom! Things are happening, folks, and we are off this evening. Here is some of the information happening around the world. And I know after our program last evening, guys, you would have been spellbound with that Joe Biden speech, perhaps wondering if the U.S. is heading to war. Perhaps you guys were there wondering if those folks are heading to war. I was pissed to my television, hanging on Joe Biden's every word, folks. Every word. And yep. You know, one of the strange lines that came out of the Joe Biden State of the Union speech in the U.S. of A, folks, is the very last line when he said, go get him. I kept wondering what is happening. What is happening with Joe Biden coming hard? I can tell you something is about to go down, folks. We are watching at this. Something was about to go down. Joe Biden has come out with some very, very harsh words. Folks, you guys have shared the live stream as yet, or should we hold on a little bit more? Should we hold on for Biden a little bit more by Joylyn Cook and Jonette and is it Maria Karen Pandey catches up with us and Cheryl Welch and all the other folks? Should we hold on? Y'all share the live stream as yet? Here is Joe Biden coming hard in his own words, folks. Joe Biden.
Putin is now isolated from the world more than he has ever been. We're joining with European allies to find and seize.
He coming hard. That's what we say. He coming hard.
Their private jets. We're coming for you, or ill-begotten gains. He coming
hard. That's what we say. He coming hard. Yep. Share the live stream. Guys, we waiting.
Now isolated from the world more than he has ever been. We're joining with European allies to find and seize their yachts, their luxury apartments, their private jets. We're coming for you, or ill-begotten gains.
And yep, he said he's coming for those with ill-gotten gains. Those of you near and far who have gotten ill-gotten gains, you're gonna be worried. I'll ring the bell for them. Ill-gotten gains. That is what the fella said. The president of the United States, he said he's coming for those who have gotten ill-gotten gains. Let's take that one more time. One more.
Now isolated from the world more than he has ever been. We're joining with European allies to find and seize their yachts, their luxury apartments, their private jets. We're coming for you, or ill-begotten gains.
Yep. Those of you who got your yachts, your mansions, and your helicopters, you got frightened. He said, come in, Uncle Sam, come in. Uncle Sam, come. Y'all remember that old guy said, Uncle Willie coming. We're going to have a nice time. I swear my age now, pam. Rowena Cummins and all the other folks like Mark Joyce and Jamal Jordan and Bob Annie and Chisung Henry. Uncle Sam is coming. Those of you got your ill-gotten gains, y'all got to be very, very concerned. But more than that, folks, we there. Yep. And we saw action happening, guys. A lot of action happening. We hope that you guys have been following. We hope you guys ain't sleeping, guys. We hope. Lots of things happening, and we got to stay tuned. Look with us. I'm trying to get a graphic off, guys, so that we get it closer. A dramatic Zelensky call. The president of Ukraine has prompted the EU in a move to provide arms. So arms and ammunition coming for Zelensky. People are telling y'all. Uncle Sam said we coming. We see EU giving more arms and ammunition to Ukraine. We watching. Folks, we there. We watching on. We in the ring. We in the theater of war. And we are looking on. Folks, this is what we saw today. And just by way of update, we thought you ought to know, dramatic call to the EU just yesterday and today. The guy said that they're going to give Zelensky, and those folks aren't sitting out this, Those folks are not sitting out this. At all. Folks, who's sharing the live stream? Who is smashing the emoji button for us, guys? Put me listen on this. This war is about to get very, very, very exciting. And we all gonna be here. Maybe some of us. And we're gonna see who is the last man standing after all of this. Folks, you're now joining us. Welcome in the ring. Share the live stream for us. Smash that emoji button and let's get a move on. What else has been happening? Protests, guys. Protests in St. Petersburg, Russia. The Russians are having it. Lots of the Russians don't like this war with their neighbors, Ukraine. They don't like it, and they have been speaking out. They have put boots on the ground. They're backing down, and there have been a lot of arrests also in St. Petersburg, Russia, as the people there are making their voices heard. They are standing up for what they believe is right in St. Petersburg, Russia. And of course, those who believe it is going against their interests, they are arresting lots of protesters there in St. Petersburg, but they ain't bothering the people. That ain't bothering them. Look at some of the scenes out there just today.
Федерального закона номер 3 о полиции.
Folks, we on this side and we taking notes. We are on this side and we are taking notes. It's a long time we went in a protest. It's a little while now. We taking some notes. The Russians ain't having it. Those that are against this war, the Ukrainians definitely ain't having it. And we out here, folks, we there. And we got a little book and we're writing down, this is how it's going, taking notes, folks. Moving on, folks, moving on. Around the region, we're getting now a little closer to home. Around the region, we're coming in for landing on Caribbean One airline. Caribbean One, you're going to hear that one soon. Caribbean One, we're coming in for landing. We're coming from around the region, folks. And those of you who are now joining us, welcome in the ring, guys. Share the live stream. Smash that emoji button. You know, some people don't know whether they're good. I'm telling you this. Some of we don't know when we did good. Sheena Hazel, some people don't. Dan Gibbs, Andy, and Marilyn Samuel, some people just don't. They say good. And then boom. They're in trouble. They don't know when they went good until they gone bad. You all know how it goes? Well, look, somebody like that. You know the fellow, I know the fellow, we all know the fellow. Ralph Gonzalez, your neighbor up some, from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Now, Ralph has written a personal letter to Vladimir Putin. Vladimir, how do you pronounce his name? Putin, big P. He has written a letter to him. Among other things, he says, cease, not the war. No. Cease the special military operation. Oh boy. Yep. You see, it's all kind of people in this Caribbean, It's all kind of we they hate dwelling. All kinds of us. And here is Ralph Gonzalez saying, cease not the bloodshed, the wanton loss of life and pain you're inflicting on Ukrainians. No. Your boy Ralph. You all know Ralph, man. Same Ralph. Interventionist Ralph. Yes. Ralph would interfere here, there, and everywhere. Heaven to the same Ralph, man. Ralph from Upsaw. Big Uncle Ralph. Yeah. Big Uncle. Same fella. You all know him. We know him. We all know him. Now, sir, Roxanne Odessa, you don't know Ralph? Rita Savory, you don't know Ralph? Same Ralph. Well, he jumping in Russia's story. He wrote the man. He's saying, cease this special military operation is not a war, you know. Right? You see, they're trying to paint things a certain way for a certain effect. So Ralph, former chairman of CARICOM, he says, it's not a war. It's a special military operation in Ukraine. Cease it. He said, don't disappoint me. P, big P, don't disappoint me. That's what Ralph said. I can imagine Putin. So now said, oh, shucks, boy. Ralph, right me? I don't want to disappoint this fella. We better turn back. We better move this 40-mile convoy of soldiers, tank artillery, bazookas, pistol. We better go back because Ralph Wright is here, boy. And I don't want to disappoint this fella here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I can see Ralph saying that. I said, what are you going to do now? What are you going to do? I came to CARICOM and say, what are you going to do? Ralph is the former chair of CARICOM. He intervene in them people business too. What are you going to do now? I can see Ralph saying that. I can see Putin. So right now, Putin probably, on receipt of this letter from Ralph, must be shaking in his boots and getting ready to seize a special military operation. Not the war. Right? The war might continue, but it's a special military operation he's going to seize. Moving on, folks. Matters closer to home. Matters closer to home. I'm tempted to say something, but I can end up on some front pages of some newspapers in the morning. And we don't want to distract. We don't want to distract at all from the Jagabats and the trench crapper news. How can we distract from that? We don't, Alfred. Rowena, Glensis, Albert Morgan. We don't. Right? I don't know if it's that brick hit Ralph in the wrong place in the head. Now Ralph think he can't recognize a war from a special military operation. Right? We had 2 soldiers running through little water the other day, somewhere in the jungle here. That's a special military operation. Right? That brick, folks, I want to say the wrong thing. Right? But I've ended my commentary on Ralph by saying the brick that is for you will find you. Right? The brick. I remember my pastor years ago preached a message. The arrow that is for you will find you. The brick that is for Ralph. Folks, moving on. I don't want to distract from the Jagabats and the trench crapper news. I know how much you all look forward to it. The Jagabats and the trench crappers, they come and they look forward to it. Fellas, I'm telling you, they come and they look forward to it. We there. This message just and say, what is in the Jagabats and trench crapper news tonight? How can we disappoint? We aim to please. Wherever you guys are joining us from tonight, share. I even feel like I want go on until we get at least another 100 shares. How a song in there, Dave? How a song in there, Samuel? Pamela? How a song in there? The folks are in agreement with us. We shouldn't go on because some of you come to spectate, man, but y'all are not helping out in any meaningful way. Yes, same you, Jagabats and trench crappers. This is the section, folks. Moving on, folks. Share the live stream as our encouragement. And smash that emoji button. Smash. Christina Beckles, you just land. Christina B. Beckles, yes, same you. You share the live stream? Henrietta Lancaster, Hazel Job, Gail Beckles, you share the live stream. You smash that emoji button. Great to see each and every one of you. Here we go now. They come back. The Jagabats, it's them, they come back. Yes, man, the trench crappers, they come back. Bernard Jones, they come back. Clive Jackson, you see them? Look around you, above and below the comment section. They're right there. We call them trolls sometimes. It's the same set. The Jagabats and the trench crappers. Look up there with them. we there, people. And it's bare pocketry. Now you all know about the Natural Resource Fund that is supposed to be there supervising how our oil wealth is spent. Well, since the passage of the last budget by the one Ashley Singh and them, they sat in the National Assembly. They don't spend all the money. And the Natural Resource Fund Board has not even been constituted. Well, today, an important component of the Natural Resource Fund Act is that one of the members of the board should come from a nomination in the National Assembly. It should come from a nomination by the National Assembly. And today, the select committee of the National Assembly met. Now, the government put forward the name Dunstan Barrow. Now, Dunstan hasn't been heard from a long time. He used to be a PNC parliamentarian back in the days. No one knows where Dunstan has been. It's like those books you read a long time ago. You put it up. You're looking back for that. Dunstan has emerged And quite interestingly, the PPP nominated Dunstan Barrow. But we were made to understand that new AFC nominated Dr. Vincent Adams, and the People's National Congress Reform nominated Christopher Ram. Well, if you know Christopher Ram and if you know Dr. Vincent Adams, you know these guys don't go into foolishness. You understand that? They are sticklers for principle. They are professional people. Anything to do with oil and gas, Dr. Vincent Adams is a specialist, and petroleum. And you know Christopher Ram, qualified accountant, attorney at law, and as they say now, he's an advocate for transparency, for accountability and good governance. Of course, them boys won't want them. Of course. So they're going for Dunstan. They went someplace from Dunstan, dust him off, and now Dunstan is their nominee, the National Assembly's nominee, to be a director on the Natural Resources Fund Board. Folks, anybody, you see the people recommending up an asterisk over the name. Anybody, put asterisk. So he put the asterisk over Dunstan. You understand? A fella called Louis Farrakhan, he said not all my kinfolk is my kinfolk. I can leave that one there. So they're not going to have a sham meeting today at National Assembly to appoint Dunstan as our candidate for the board, because again I say to you, Parliament has one nominee. So they appoint Dunstan. Right? They appoint Dunstan. It was just a farce. There was no effort at a meaningful engagement with the opposition for the best person. You understand that? It's like what they're doing over at the Extractive Industry Oversight Body, the EITI. They knock out the fella who is qualified, who is a professional, who can get the work done professionally, to put in Dr. Prem Mazir, their guy. They're sycophant. They're propagandists. And the same thing transpired here in the National Assembly. I wish I wasn't on suspension. I wish I was not on suspension, because I'm a member of that committee and I would have objected very strongly. Very strongly. You all know what we mean when we say pace and power. But our colleagues that were there objected in the strongest possible terms. They walked out of that meeting and refused to be part of that farce. Refused to be part of it. Folks, them boys come back. Them boys come back. And this is what rigging looks like. When you're piling the system with your people so that you're guaranteed a certain outcome, that's rigging too. And we hope that you're watching us. Y'all are understanding that. You understand, even if you don't understand. We hope that you understand. Have you guys shared your live streamers yet? Have you guys smashed that emoji buttons yet? Moving on, the fight card in the Jagabat and Trench Crapper news. Now that is what they're doing. Mind you, I told you this. Don't spend all the money from the NRF, the National Resource Fund. It is the board and a special committee that is supposed to look at national projects that should engage this fund that we are saving from the oil wealth that we are generating. People are buying it on the world market. We're receiving millions of US dollars. We have received up to last December, up to last February, mind you, last month when the budget was passed, 600 million US dollars, heading up to $1 billion US. And it is the board that is supposed to approve the spending. Well, the board didn't even appoint yet. Then boys done spending money. So all this is a farce. And this is part of what we call breaking down the guardrails of democracy. Why do you need a board when the government can spend out all the money and there's no board there? Why do you need a board? You understand what we're saying? But this is how these fellas broke up the guardrails of democracy. That's how they do it. And we want to give you some other examples. Another way in which you break down the guardrails of democracy is not even to appoint certain boards and certain commissions and certain entities that should be there to safeguard the interests of the people. Like how the Natural Resource Fund Board should be safeguarding the interests of Guyanese by thinking collectively, by having the best people there, number one, a lot of independent people, right-thinking people that are able to articulate clearly, they're able to build consensus and have that money spent on the best projects for the Guyanese people and save some too for future generations. And if you get only a set of yes people there, how is that going to be done? A set of yes men, a set of yes women, how is that going to be done? But here are some other instances in which this in-store regime, guys, breaking down, mashing up the guardrails of democracy. Take a look at some of the entities that they have not even appointed. And we're heading on to 2 years in their term. The Judicial Service Commission. In our morning program, FYI, we were honoring as part of our Women's Day program the Chief Justice. They have not even established and appointed the Judicial Service Commission. They have not appointed the Public Service Commission. They have not appointed the Teaching Service Commission. 2 years in, they're still asking for SOPs. You need SOPs to appoint the Teaching Service Commission, apparently. And you needed to appoint the Natural Resources Fund Board. Now is where they're struggling to appoint the board. Right? And appoint don't mean you are meeting and you are going to be, what did you call it? Operationalized, because they appointed recently the Public Procurement Commission, but then bring it yet to Parliament to ratify it and make it official. You understand how they're breaking down the guardrails? They didn't appoint the local content secretariat yet. They said at the end of last month, when February come and gone, what's the excuse now? They haven't appointed the Petroleum Commission. They said the end of February. February come and gone. What's the party now? And then the Integrity Commission. People, they haven't appointed that yet. This is how these guys are breaking down, are wrecking up, folks, the guardrails of our democracy. Moving on to the fight card, folks. GCOM shenanigans. But when this set start talking, hey, you gotta asterisk them. Like how we put an asterisk over Dunstan Barrow name, you gotta put an asterisk over them as well. For now, we put an asterisk by Dunstan Barrow's name. That's the PP's nominee to the Natural Resources Fund Board. And now the shenanigans at GCOM. Now them boys say from Monday, that is continuous registration. We're heading back into that period. Folks, it's a good period because if you have never been registered, it's the first step to being able to vote. You have to go, you have to get registered. It's a process in which you can get your ID card and all of that. Folks, get registered if you have not been registered. You all are hearing me? Get registered. But another process they should be doing to ensure we have a proper voters list, a sanitized voters list, is house to house. House to house registration. That is the important part. And so we're saying here as a program, get registered as part of your democratic right, as part of your democratic responsibility, but also we need house to house registration. That is how we're going to ensure that them boys aren't padding the voters list, that them boys aren't padding the ballot box, because we still know what happened on the East Coast. We understand what happened in the East Coast. And if they didn't fight in the election petition in court, they don't get out of government because they know they want to see, They want to be going court and argue those issues. What happened on the East Coast, what happened in other places in this country during the last elections. As a matter of fact, today is 2 years since we went to the polls. Today, March 2nd, is 2 years since we went to the poll. But we ain't got local government elections yet. In 2 years. Right? And them boys will come and say they like democracy. They will come to tell us they like democracy. So GCOM is telling us from Monday, it's continuous registration all over again. But what we really want is house-to-house registration. Nevertheless, we advise each and every one of you, get registered. There's no excuse. Come on now. No excuse, folks. Moving on in the fight card. Moving on. It's not a real place. I'm telling you, folks. I'll be telling you all, folks, Guyana is not a real place. The shenanigans at GCOM will tell you that. The shenanigans in the selection committee and that fast to nominate a member to the Natural Resource Fund Board will tell you it's not a real place. It's play. That is why Ubrach Narine worship the Mayor of Georgetown, Lord Mayor of Georgetown, Ubrach Narine. On our program yesterday, on our midday podcast, or international podcast below the bed, said to the nation, said to the world, he said them people at local government, they're from Cartoon Networks. How they're operating is not a real place, it's Cartoon Networks. It's cartoon things we see here. It is not a real place. Our late great poet, Martin Carter, who was buried by the 7 Ponds, just for information. FYI. Carter says Guyana is not a country. It's a civilized plantation. And Big Uncle Gordon would say that life on the dam. Life on the... It's not a real place. Some of y'all think it's a real place, but big surprise y'all. I'll be telling y'all, it is not a real place. And when you see some issues, you just got to roll your eyes. You just got to roll your eyes. That's what we tell y'all. It's not. Some of y'all are going to try to convince us otherwise, but we telling y'all, it is not a real place. When you see some events occurring, just got to roll your eyes. What more? You know the refrain you have to say succinctly, Guyana is not a real place. This is Guyana. You see a bus just overtake you and then just pull in the corner. You said, notice this is getting roll here and say, oh Lord. Look this one here. This is getting, it's not a real place, folks. It is not. Y'all share the live stream yet? Y'all smash that emoji button, Seymour George, Seymour William, Gladstone, Matthews in the house. It's not a real place though. It is not. Look what happening here, folks. Look what happening. In this place, some of y'all think is a real place. Look at the minibus driver. He bigger than the commissioner of police. He bigger than the police. He bigger than Hickens. Hickens in name calling. He bigger than Hoppy. Yep. He bigger than the whole police force combined. Because every policeman that is in uniform, who wears that badge, he's carrying the authority of the Ghana police force. The discipline of the Ghana police force, he's wielding a policeman. But I got apparently a bus driver named McRae. Bus driver and bad man McRae. Who got little political connections? You know somebody one of them CPG groups. He got little political connections. And how he berated a policeman this morning out there. And the folks tell us, this is McRae's usual attitude. Get from here, you so-and-so. That is why we said, folks, it's not a real place. It is not. You think it's a real place, Paul Williams? Persis Wilson, Yvonne Daly? Look to see what becomes of McRae. If you think this country is a real place, look to see what actions are meting out against McRae for his actions. Look what McRae told a policeman just today. Just today. Let me do it. Let me do it. Just today.
Morning, sir. You're picking up passenger. I'm warning you of prosecution by way of summons, right?
You said you're a passenger?
Yes.
Where you went?
All right, I get it all on my phone.
You are stuck coming in front of me. You can't
I get to you. Yeah, you continue. Continue with your conduct. Yeah.
Yep. That's the fella. That went by fast for you guys. Take another look. Take another listen.
Morning, sir. You're picking up passenger. I'm warning you of prosecution by way of summons, right?
You said you're a passenger?
Yes.
Where you went?
All right, I get it all on my phone.
You are stuck coming in front of me. You can't
I get to you. Yeah, you continue. Continue with your conduct. Yeah.
Yep. McRae. We are being made to understand that McRae's activists for them boys. And that is why McRae feel he can talk to police like that. Folks, them boys come back, you know. Them boys come back. And when a policeman can be spoken to like that, why? To carry out his duties. To say, McRae, you're in the wrong zone. McRae, you're in the wrong zone. Go in your zone. McRae said, move you. Carry you. Y'all understand where we are as a people? We saw this movie before, you know. When we started having this kind of breakdown of law and order. Y'all know where we are. Y'all know where we're there. Y'all know where we're going in a hurry. So let's see. If Guyana is a real place, we will see strong actions being meted out against this driver, McRae. It's disrespectful. And if Guyana is a real place, if we got rule of law, if we got accountability, if we got transparency, if we got good governance, then McRae gonna pay a price. Because you and I can't talk to police like that and get off. I on this little show here, a man feel like calling a jagabat and a trench crapper. Man, you are going to court tomorrow for the same matter. A man think I call you a jagabat and trench crapper. He lean in watching me program every night. Somebody, he feel like we mention and tell you he's a jagabat and a trench crapper. He got me up the court and McRae could cussing out the policeman. McRae get charged yet? He get locked up yet? Police surround the house with helicopter and blackout the whole neighborhood yet? Ghana is not a real place. It is not a real place. Moving on the fight card, folks. It is not. Things tight. I want y'all know. Things tight. It has now moved from tight. It has escalated. It's tight. How things by you? That's why you want to know. How things by some of y'all? You know we can end the program right there. And we know we disappoint y'all already. Persis Wilson We can end the program right here or embark up. You all share the live stream. We can end the program right here. Some of y'all disrespectfully though. Y'all come every night and y'all won't share the live stream. Y'all won't smash the emoji button. Y'all won't even give me a dance. Some of y'all disrespectful like McRae. We hear about y'all. We can hear about y'all. We time gonna come again, you know. Y'all think we can always deport and beg and be. We time gonna come again. I want some of y'all know that. Things tight, folks. Things tight. Anto Douglas, 7 Faith. Brenda Braffett, things tight. Gail Alicock, things tight. Chisong, Pamela Dovers, you girl. Oh, Sue, things tight. Not for Sue. Rest of we. For we Babilu, things tight, folks. How tight? Oh, look how tight it tight. Y'all remember these three? These three were some Tomb Raiders. Oh, a fella, young fella, Samaru, died at the age of 21, stage 4 cancer. The man died in January. They upset Samaru tomb in February. Thanks to the good officers, the good ones in police force, they apprehended them. Yep. Right? Tomb Raiders. Rupchen Thomas, Carl Lilshan, Shanti, Budram, and Leon Scott. There are some Tomb Raiders. Things are tight, people rapidly dead now. So when you go to the great beyond, right? Some of y'all gone to the great beyond and the bell is tolled for you. The bell is tolled for you and they sing out, the king is dead, long live the king. Rest in peace. You're not even guaranteed that now. You're not even guaranteed to rest in peace because things are tight and boys robbing the dead. So they captured these two. They were charged. Right? I heard the men were, they're serving time currently. The woman was released for whatever reason, but that's not the story. I know if it's Shanti. I know if it's some other people. I know if it's accomplices. It's who? But today, folks, another Tomb Raiders, another set. Oh, and then spare this tomb. Right? Manu Durant died 7 years ago. God rest his soul. Right? But Manu thought he gone to eternal rest. He didn't know. When you die in Guyana, nothing is guaranteed. Manu didn't know. If Manu knew, Manu would let stand play strong. I am certain, without any fair successful contradiction, in 2020, Manu voted PPP. I'm certain, without any fair and successful contradiction, Manu voted PPP in 2020. Manu thought he's gone to the great beyond. Finally, I get rid of all of them, the whole pack of them. You know, not when father, pastor, say rest in peace, they throw the little art in there. You're really resting. Unless them boys say you're going to rest. You're really resting. Well, them boys disfigure Manu tomb today. Drag out, broke in the tomb. Right? That's break and enter, number one. The first offense you'll get. Break and enter. Second offense, damage to private property or public property. Second offense, we had a drag out Manu. Pitch Manu one side. Manu foot down one side. He hand down one side. We said them boys frisk down Manu, feeling Manu pocket, pants pocket, top pocket. You think it's easy? Folks, it wasn't even highway Saturday. When them boys say over you, rest in peace, there are no guarantees. Right? So they got to now write that in. Whatever's the eulogy, they said rest in peace, they got to put the asterisk over rest in peace. And they put next to the asterisk, no guarantees. No guarantees at all. None whatsoever. When they say rest in peace, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, and your partner say, I do. There are no guarantees, there are no guarantees whatsoever. But our thoughts and prayers with this family, because now people got to mourn twice. Now people got to mourn twice. You think you get rid of Manu, but you don't know Manu really gone. Manu here with you for the long haul. Because them people haul out Manu out of his grave. And rob Manu. You can tell me, I was robbed as a citizen in this country. I was robbed. As a young man, I was in the city, I had a little gold chain. That's why I don't like jewelry. I had a little gold chain and buy his pass and collect the thing. So I know what it is. Right? You can imagine life you rob. In death, you will spare it. Now them people got to put alarm on the casket and on the tomb. When you leave the burial ground, it's pipots. You got to get now some security company giving alarm system to the tombs. Every now and again you hear them alarms going off in the burial ground. And somebody got passed with a key or push a hand through with it. Clicks. That's when you come into your folks. I just give somebody a business idea there. Clicks. When people leave in the burial ground, now you got to safeguard the dead. When them boys say rest in peace. Rest in peace. I think we have some footage for that. I think we have some footage. Do we have some footage? Let me put it from this end. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I ain't just y'all.
Yeah, this is live. This is wickedness, people. Two man out the tomb, like you had to say some people. Watch out this boy. Yeah, what up?
What the tomb break open?
Tomb break open, they watch you. Yeah, watch. Rest me, man, watch. Watch it appear. Do they see? But you look for in this tomb here, so.
After 7 years.
After 7 years, we want gold chain and gold band.
Yeah, you could get it.
Yeah? Watch what they say. This is life, people. The man chow, man, you the champ himself, by. Disrespectful, by. I tell you, by. This is disrespect, man. I don't know, like, see this here on TV, but I never thought I see this in a real life. Yeah, buddy. This is wickedness, people. The man chow the champ out the tomb, by, man, you. God rest he dead. As you. Sure. Bye.
No, them is sad. You got no flag.
Wickedness, people watch. Worthlessness, by. Wickedness. Why don't show people out them too, so.
Yep. There you have it, guys. There you have it. You saw for yourself. When your religious leader say ashes and dust to dust and send you into the great beyond and say rest in peace, there are no guarantees. Never ask for whom the bell tolls. It tolls for thee. Never ask for whom the bell tolls. I was asking prayers with this family still, because definitely they got a mood again. They got a mood again. Folks, so you now joining us, share the live stream. And if you all know some tomb raiders, hand them over to the police. Hand them over to the police. If you all know some tomb raiders, hand them over to the police. Things tight, but things can be tight. You still got the values. You still got integrity. You still got characters. Things can never so tight. You're robbing the dead. Never so tight. Share the live stream, folks who haven't done so as yet. Share it to your group. Share it back to your profile. Share it to your friend on WhatsApp. Share it, folks, and smash that emoji button. These guys got to be brought to justice, just like the other three I show you. They got to be brought to justice. Hand them over the Tomb Raiders. Folks, moving on. You know who else must get over? This taxi driver. Before we get to who else must be handed over. Things like, some of y'all don't know where y'all are good. Till y'all gone bad, you know. Y'all don't know where y'all gone good. Till y'all get bad. Gonna ask the guys to take the lower third up. This fella here. Them boys say he got more balls than Belanje. He got more seeds than Okro. This fella is a taxi driver. Omawali Charles. He stole his cell phone of senior magistrate Leron Daly. Now, folks, if you drop Mr. Daly somewhere, Mr. Daly drop your phone in your car, what make you think in your wildest dream, imaginations, or even nightmares, that you can huff senior magistrate Leron Daly phone without consequences? I mean, you got to be on real high grade, right? We know we girl Renita Bador, like she high grade and so on, right? Oh, you know who is Renita Bador? Let me tell you just, hold on, you're in the right place. You're gonna have senior magistrate Leron Daly phone? Some of y'all, like some of y'all on borrowed time, right? Omawali Caesar, control outside guys. Omawali Caesar, drop, Omawali Caesar, drop the chief magistrate someplace, senior magistrate someplace. The phone left in the car. Oh, you can't get a little value and decency? How much more impressed? Clearly, you're not a good thief. How much more impressed senior magistrate would have been had he been called, you know, or located or found, and said, senior magistrate, here's your phone. You left it in my taxi. You gone thief and demand phone. This is what we coming to in this place. Things can sit tight, but things tight. But we continue to say, you can have values. You can get self-respect and decency. But now he gone away for 24 months. He gone away for 24 months. Taxi driver Omawali Caesar. Yep. Things can be tight. I dare say it again to some of you watching us. But you got values, you got integrity. What's the price for that these days? You could get values. You could have got integrity. And you can be walking the straight and narrow. When your right mind could convince him you can thief a magistrate phone, and what do you expect? I forgive you? 24 months. Think about your actions now. Think about your actions. Moving on in the fight, careful. 24 months. Think about your action. Things tight. I don't know what some of y'all smoking here. I don't know what some of you smoking. We there. Next thing we see is a wanted bulletin. Wanted. Obtaining money under false pretenses. Renita Bador. Yep. we there, people. Splash across all the social media pages, them news houses. Wanted. Fraud accused. Renita Bador. Wanted for receiving monies under false pretenses. You know, some of y'all want to live the big life. Some of you want to bamba. Some of you young people. You want to chill with the big boys. We hear about y'all. We can see y'all name big across some of them newspapers. Wanted fraud accused. Renita Bador for obtaining money under false pretenses. Y'all want to pretend y'all the Kardashians, you know. Right? Y'all living in donkey cat economy. Y'all think it's the big apple y'all living. Y'all want everywhere tin cup knock. Y'all want to bamba. You want to chill with the big boys. The police are saying anybody knows Renita Bador's whereabouts. Contact the nearest police station. Contact. Right? I think that signboard says, aging well, but something expired. Let's bring it up close. Right? Aging, but not expired. Well, your freedom might be expired shortly. Your freedom might be expired shortly, Ms. Bador. Wanted by the police for receiving monies under false pretense. Fraud! That's what it's really called, fraud. So it is incumbent upon you. Turn over the Tomb Raiders. And turn over Ms. Bador as well. Moving on in the fight, cat, folks. Things tight. Photo of the day. But I ain't seen my wife comment yet on the program, so I think she must be sleeping. Photo of the day, folks. Photo of the day. I'm excited now. I just wake up, folks. If I retire before me, I open big. we there. Boom! Folks, you ever settle long? I think I settled long too early. I ain't saying it loud. Some of you, folks, if you're watching this program next to your spouse, you might not be able to wing, but at least you could wiggle your little toe inside the shoe. Photo of the day, people. Photo of the day. Oh, my father. I never like a big belly woman until I see Rihanna. Rihanna was here at the Dior fashion show as part of Paris Fashion Week, right? Y'all know Rihanna? Yes, Rihanna, same one that ASAP Rocky Big Chibelli, child father, same one. You see these young people who having sex outside the marriage. I'm watching some of y'all, you know. I'm watching some of y'all. Same one, ASAP Rocky Big Chibelli, child father, ASAP. But folks, Rihanna, this is how Rihanna turned up in lingerie to the Dior show as part of the Paris Fashion Week. I don't know if this is how Rihanna went to Paris, if this is how she walked through customs and so on, but clearly they had to frisk Rihanna. They could see Rihanna carrying nothing, conceal everything. Right there, this is Rihanna. Photo of the day, folks. Photo of the day. I don't think I can explain every aspect of this photograph. Personally, I'm still studying it. I'm still studying the finer details of it. So in a subsequent program, I will bring you more update like this. I can see if you got people home waiting for you looking like this. I run in every red light. I taking every side street, breaking every rule. And any policeman stop me. I say, sir, I got political connections. McRae is me friend. Oh, Father. But this is Rihanna, folks. Jokes aside, at the Dior Fashion Week there in where were we just yesterday? In Paris, folks. In Paris. The Fashion Week there in Paris. And Rihanna is looking good. Rihanna is looking good. Here's a woman who knows how to sell clothes. You just wear it and you possess yourself. More power to you, Rihanna. More power to you. When you go to a fashion show looking like this, Ruth, I ain't talking to you. Ruth, I'm not speaking to you. Chanel Smith Daniels, I'm not speaking to you. Odessa Primus, I'm not speaking to you. But the others of you, right? Go to a fashion show looking like, when you step out of your house, Leslie Niles, Rhonda Ferguson, Petal Thorne, Sister Mercy, Onessa, would you step out of your house, Amanda Daniels, looking so fine like Rihanna? Message us in the comment section. Post the comments, folks. But this is Rihanna. Photo of the day, folks. And spotted. Some of you may know this other young lady who we spotted recently, and she was one time Miss Guyana contestant, and as a socialite for all intents and purposes. We spotted Guyanese, our very own Treasure James, vacationing, perhaps on a staycation. If you know how the problems we got in this country, it might be a staycation. Vacationing in Barbados recently. Treasure James is now Dr. Treasure James, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Treasure James vacationing in Barbados. Spotted one of our very own local notorieties on the local scene here. A celeb in her own right. Treasure James, folks. Treasure James. That being said, folks, respect and manners. Respect and manners. You know, when you see some people doing some good deeds, we gotta say respect and manners. Now, some like Treasure won't come up the screen. Respect, respect and manners, folks. Respect and manners. When you see people doing good in society, that's how we say thank you. That's how we say we recognize what you're doing. Respect and manners. Respect and manners, people. Here's what we saw recently. T. Muhammad gave 4 brand new vehicles to 4 gentlemen who they saying are justly deserving of these vehicles. T. Muhammad, 4 new cars, they say, to 4 taxi drivers. These look like Allianz. I think Allianz sells for about $3.3 million, somewhere there. So this is an easy 4 3s at 12. You know, we matching too good. Let's say an easy 12 million, $13-14 million. Right? Respect and manners. We don't know what is the full backstory behind this, but we saw some information on the circulating Facebook. we suggested that these men were deserving. It was part of the birthday of Senior Muhammad and Junior Muhammad, and part of them saying thank you and giving back in social responsibility, corporate responsibility, and all of that good stuff there. And we thought you ought to know. And they said these drivers were justly deserving of these new cars. So you get a car, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car. You all get a car. Even there, you get a car. Patricia Kissoon, you get a car. Lefton Arms, you get a car. Ronald Ferguson, you get a car. Gail Adcock, you get a car. Respect and manners to the T. Muhammad. You get a car. You all get a car, folks. You get a car. We get a car. Everybody gets a car today, folks, as we celebrate T. Muhammad. They're in the good that they're doing, justly deserving this that these men were of these vehicles. And we hope that these guys, of course, go on to use these vehicles responsibly on the roadways, responsible on the roadways. And that's our time, folks. Respect and manners to T. Muhammad. That's our program this evening. Great to have had each and every one of you here. And remember, guys, remember, share the live stream, those of you who are here. Smash that emoji button. Smash, share the live stream. Come back as well and partner with us. Unfortunately, guys, we don't run on water. Unfortunately, not even cars run on water. Unfortunately, we do not run on water. And guys, that's why we say come back and partner with us. We are available via the Cash App. We are available via PayPal, available via Zelle, available via MMG, available also via Western Union and MoneyGram as well. Come back and partner with us so that we can do more of these programs, able to bring you valid and credible information as we defend the truth and we promote the facts. Defend the truth and promote the facts, guys. It's bringing you valid and credible information every evening, every morning, every midday, morning, noon, and night. Here with you guys. Partner with us. Find a way to partner with us, guys. We couldn't have asked for a better audience today. Trust that you guys have had a great day at work and that you're off to an even better evening. Find a way, Candy and Aline Injadi. Partner with us. Shondell Skeet, Lena Joseph, we see you there. Kanaya Mingo, we see you there as well. Come and partner with us, folks. Janet Edwards, Gail Leacock. Good to see each and every one of you again. Respect to T. Muhammad. Respect and manners to Treasure James. Respect and manners to Rihanna as well. Out there doing their things. Father Mike, we see you as well. Devon Austin, we see you as well. John Miller, we see you as well. Abby Brown, we see you as well. Good to see each and every one of you guys. We fired up and ready to go. We hope you guys are empowered out there to go and do great things with your life. Go forth and shine, folks. Pace and power, and come back and partner with us and help our programs to move from strength to strength, to expand, folks, so that we can continue to bring you this information and do what we do at this end. It's good to see each and every one of you. Folks, share the live stream before you go. We know not all of you. Some things like to a lot of people. All of you can send us a little smart. We know things. We understand. It's cool. It's hard. So, but at least you can share the live stream before you go. At least those of you who haven't smashed that emoji button, you can share the live stream. Folks, just to share something with you, Jazzy Other Evenings we were on, and we are banging away, folks, at our bell. Ping, ping. Hitting our bell. The bell, inside the bell floor. The bell was being harassed too much. The bell side tired, I give it up a little bit. Boom! And the bell came out. Not tonight. Not tonight. That's our program, guys. Stay well, stay safe. Smash the emoji button, share the live stream, guys. Come back and partner with us so that we can continue to do this program. You want to know how to partner with us? WhatsApp us on the number 627-6963 and we'll guide you on one of the platforms you can use to send me a little smart piece. Keep the program going. That's how we do it here, guys. That's how we do it. Stay safe, stay well. That's our time. That is me time. That is me time. We there. Oops.